Welcome, Aries. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, getting ready to do your full moon and Sagittarius reading. This full moon on the 23rd of May, so you should be getting this reading right about the time of the full moon, is following up on the solar eclipse in April and the lunar eclipse in March. This is a buildup of powerful energy. And we'll take a look at its impact on your particular chart. But I do want to remind you that these readings are general. They can't possibly resonate fully for all of you. My hope is that at least some of it resonates for most of you. And I really appreciate those of you that comment and let me know when it hits home. That is so useful for me. I also want to remind you that I do personal readings, and the information for that is in the description box below. I do give away free readings on about the 1st of each month, so I pull those winners from the comments and from the donations that have been previously received. Thank you all for your presence here now. That's what is the most helpful and what I'm tuning into. So, your overall energy, Aries, the Ace of Staffs. This is so consistent with your energy. It's also speaking to your spiritual evolution. You may be traveling. You may be contemplating a new business, a new education or training program. There's a way that you're opening yourself up for growth and expansion at some level. And this is a beautiful time of the year to travel for many of you that are. It's also a powerful time for you to look at the ways that you can build on wherever you're at currently. How can you grow? How do you want to grow? How do you want to change? And what is inspiring you? It's very creative energy here. In the 10th house of your social identity, the Lady or Queen of Staffs, Queen of Wands, is talking exactly about your confidence, your courage, your determination, your passion. So this is feeling really like you're starting something new in the area of your community effort, your social commitment, your contribution to the world. Something new is being birthed for you, some new opportunity to express yourself, to build something, and drawing in the resources you need to accomplish that. In the first house, the Strength card. And this is really about the perseverance that has been required for you to overcome some challenges that you have been facing, not just recently, over the last several years, particular, that are contributing to your real powerful and subtle strength that you are able now to display with this greater sense of your purpose, your desire, and your ability to support those in your environment that you see as needing that support without an expectation that support will be returned to you, but you moreover understand that by doing your part to assist others to do their best, to find what's best for them, that you're actually elevating the fortunes of the collective, the group, the team, the effort that you're building. In the 4th house of your home, your soul, your family, 6 of Cups is really lovely memories. You're somehow associating with your childhood, with the happier memories and associations, relationships, activities that you did that unlocked your gifts, revealed your talents in a way that gives you the sense of not only empowerment, but joy, pleasure in doing what comes naturally to you without an agenda, without the judgment of others. This is a beautiful recollection of positive nostalgic memories and experiences. For the seventh house of significant others, another six of staffs. Here, your efforts to work for the betterment of everyone on your team, in your family, in your household, in your organization is showing you doing your job so well that you again are getting the recognition, the acknowledgement that you haven't even asked for. You've committed to this effort. It can be a family project. It can be a rebuilding of your home. There's a sense of renewal here that is giving you the recognition and reward that you have been working diligently without expecting. You were not expecting this acknowledgement. And in fact, the acknowledgement of others is really a real reward for you that has exceptional meaning for you, particularly when it comes from family members or significant others who have known you through this commitment to family, through work and effort to do what needs to be done without asking for anything in exchange for that. You're now getting that reward. It's now being honored. If this reading is resonating for you, Aries, please like this video, share it with others, comment below, and subscribe to my channel, Pacific Tarot. And I pulled the Trust card. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. And from the Hummingbird Oracle, oof, wow, I pulled Synergy. I love how the cards are flying around. Your heart and your dreams blossom through fulfilling symbiotic relationships. Wow. This feels like a turnover, a turnaround from a lot of work that you've been doing with family, with conditioning memories of past experiences that have been difficult. And I sense that you are now receiving some of the rewards of that, not the least of which is the trust that you have in yourself, that you have had all along, that belief, that faith in yourself, but the trust has come through experience, tried and true. The Strength card in the first house is clarified by the Ten of Swords in the second house and the Eight of Cups in the third house. We continue to work at releasing old beliefs and experiences, particularly of trauma from our conditioning. That is not just about family dynamics, that is about the society or the culture that you have grown up in. You have released those beliefs, you've released the expectations that others have had for you. And you have come to prioritize your own vision, your own truth is what is emerging from this transition. So remember that tens break down to the number one. So a Ten of Swords is an ending that becomes a beginning, a rebirth. So your sense of belief, your values are being renewed, reborn in a form that more closely aligns with who you authentically are. The Eight of Cups is encouraging you to move away from relationships and situations that you have outgrown. There's no more to be gained from many of these relationships, and although this is not counseling you to drop them or throw them away, it is saying that the significance that you are seeking in your life lies beyond these relationships, this familiar places, familiar faces, that it is time for you to move on and face the challenge for many of you of your life. And that challenge can, at this point, revolve around a greater expression of your truth, a more full expression of that. The Six of Cups in the fourth house is clarified by the King of Cups in the fifth house and the Four of Swords in the sixth house. Yeah, your health is something that is recovering. You are in recovery. And what that means is that your gratitude has for having come through some difficulties, not only in the area of your health, but in all areas of your life, how any kind of trauma or challenge has impacted your physical capacity. You are simply grateful to be alive. You're so grateful to be alive that you are changing your routines and your habits accordingly so that you are more efficient and more productive. And that is something that is not impacted by age. In fact, quite the contrary from what we're told. Yes, it's quite likely that your stores of energy are not as bountiful, but you can be as efficient and productive as ever. In fact, for many artists that we know about, their productivity did not begin until they were of senior status. So achievement is more likely now that you have this spiritual foundation in gratitude. That, along with the personal maturity that you've gained, not only through your relationships and exchanges of energies, but through your creative journey, understanding emotionally how you have matured and grown. Your emotional intelligence is really grounding you in many ways to go with the flow, to see how it goes. It doesn't mean that you have to participate in everything, but energy flows, love flows, healing flows, advice flows in a way that's natural, and it comes from the capacity to be vulnerable. That vulnerability is something you honor now. You understand the fragility of life, and you understand how vital you are, that you're still going strong and continue to go strong, but using your emotional intelligence to leverage the efficiency and productivity that perhaps has not occurred to such an extent in the past. The Six of Staffs in the seventh house is clarified by the Knight of Coins in the eighth house and the Queen of Coins in the ninth house. You're developing a plan. The plan is really specific to the way that you're sharing resources with others, with your intimates. And so your plan has everything to do with that. The plan is about your security and stability so that you can build upon that. You can produce beyond that, on top of that stability, that foundation. And you are managing these resources, this abundance with others to make sure that you have what you need. That's what's most important to you. You're fully able to leverage what you have into what you want. You have the synchronicity with natural rhythms. You are in alignment with natural forces so that you know how to maximize your harvest. You know how to produce. You know how to create. And you know how to grow that reward, that recognition in your area. Moreover, you're learning to enjoy the process and to accept love, to receive appropriate attention for your efforts. It's the love that you give, but it's a habit of yours to give to others and not take for yourself. To not even be comfortable in the spotlight in some ways, or to be known for some things. This is showing you cultivating the ability to be loved, to be appreciated, to be valued, particularly since you know your value. The Lady of Staffs, the Queen of Staffs in the 10th is clarified by the Tower in the 11th house and the Nine of Cups in the 12th house. There is an unpredictable change that is coming to you, and it is through your more distant contacts. This is through perhaps large groups you participate in, any activism you're engaged in. This is about those groups that you primarily join into to affect some humanitarian change or social upliftment. This not only does this give you a lot of joy, this mirrors your experience in life in a way that feels powerful to you, that you feel that you can contribute to for all the right reasons. But it's also something that is an unexpected opportunity for you to show leadership, to create something on your own terms in a way that was unexpected. It may be the way that you promote or produce a creative project, create a business. Those are examples of things that can be presented as an opportunity that you had not foreseen. But whatever it is, whatever blessing comes to you through what feels like a chaotic disaster or a plan that is not working according to Hoyle, not what you expected, isn't working out, there's some silver lining there that is allowing you to receive an opportunity that is allowing you to step into your authentic power. And this is what ultimately gives you joy, because you factored all of this in. Your emotional intelligence, your intuition is so keen that you understand this is what going with the flow means, that you're simply prepared for the opportunities when they arise. And that's creating the satisfaction that you're on your path and that you're enjoying it. Pleasure, joy is your goal. Being creative and productive is your pleasure. I'm going to finish up this reading, Aries, with a Yogic Path Oracle. And I'm really hoping that this reading has helped you in some way, given you some insight. And I pulled Ohas. And I'm going to look this up because these are all new. Most of these are new ideas for me. New principles, new deities. So Ohas, I'm not even sure if I'm saying that correctly because where I live, I sound out so much through the language of Spanish. Ohas, subtle essence of health and well-being, peaceful and patient. One look is all it takes to see how much Ohas someone has. Have people been coming up to you and telling you how healthy, rested, and happy you look? This is Ohas. Ohas is the subtle essence related to health and well-being with which you are filled. You radiate good health with your glowing skin, peaceful demeanor, and patient essence. Your dietary and lifestyle choices are showing up in your appearance, and your inner state is reflecting in your outer. Continue caring for your sacred vessel and nourishing your body with the foods and practices that make you thrive. Thank you so much, Aries, for this beautiful reading. Until next time, Namaste.